Snapchat. Booty popping on my Snapchat. I got your girl, I got your girl, I got your girl. Hey, booty popping, booty popping, booty, booty, booty popping. I got your girl, booty popping on my Snapchat.
Well guys, we're back for another car review, and this is the one I told y'all about several months ago, and I've been wanting to film this one for a long time. So my aunt's driving me around right now in the Lexus. This car was owned by my grandmother, and which makes it super special to me. It's what kick-started the name for Roast Tires and why I've kept it. And so we're just gonna be having some fun in this thing, and we've got it in sport, and I've never experienced this car like more than the speed limit. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're out here. It's been a fun day. We've had just a lot of the family over, and you guys saw in the little edit I did at the beginning, my family does have a really good taste in cars. I'll probably be filming a ton of their cars coming soon, and this was the first one. So this is a 2013 GS350. From what I remember being told, this thing was purchased straight off the showroom floor, and this is really pretty burgundy color. It's loaded. I'll give you guys kind of a quick look in the interior real quick. And I love that. That's one of my favorite things. I know it's like flashing for you guys. It's got the analog clock, all that stuff in here. All the wood grain. And this is one of my favorite cars that Lexus did, was the GS line. I wanted the GS300 since I was a little kid, especially knowing what they've got under the hood now. Here we go. Goodness. Yeah, I think this will beat Michael's Taurus. Man, Mom was right. This thing is fast. Yeah, Lexus and Toyota, they had probably one of the best engine development departments out there, and this is a V6. Can't remember if it's a 3 or a 3.5. I'm pretty sure it's a 3.5. That's where the 350 gets its name from. But it is definitely quick. It definitely was a pretty good replacement for the 2JZ, which powered the GSs before it. And like I said, this thing is just an epic car, and I mean, I'm just glad to see it stayed in the family. I would have cried probably for weeks on straight if this thing had left, and I knew it wasn't going to, but like I said, this is a fun car, and this is like, my grandmother had several Lexuses. She had a GS300 before this. That was a 2JZ powered car. She's the one member in the family to have ever driven a 2J, and I'm jealous of that. And then she got a hold of this one, and it's a great car. It's got incredibly low mileage for a 13, and I mean, granted, it didn't have to go far, but it's got 26,000 miles on it, and it's an absolutely ball of a car, and I'd totally buy one. But it's got literally every optional box ticked on it. It's got the climate control's really nice. I believe it's got heated seats. I'm not sure. Yep, heated seats and cooled seats. It's got the big satellite screen, which I love. That's one of my favorite things about this car, is the giant satellite screen, because I don't have that in my little truck. And it's got the sunroof. It's got this really this like saddle brown leather interior, and I love it. It's got a lot of aluminum trim as well, alongside the wood grain, which I've always been a big fan of, that aluminum wood grain kind of combination that a lot of luxury cars like to have now. And it's got a leather stitched dashboard, and it's got a really nice audio system, seeing all the speakers over the place. It's just a comfy place to be, and my mom's driven this car, and she said it's probably one of the most comfortable cars she's ever driven. And granted, she's not really had her fair share of like luxurious cars. My mom's had Mustangs and Tauruses and stuff like that, and this was by far the most comfortable car she's ever driven. And she did get my mom. Well, then I say that about my grandmother being the only person experienced a 2J. My mom drove that car for a little while, and my Aunt Brandy also drove that car. So you get kind of an idea that we've had a lot of members in my family that have experienced a 2JZ power. But yeah, so I'd like to thank you guys for tuning into this car review. I know it wasn't as long as the Taurus review, but yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in. See you guys next time.